Oh my goodness. Today is an epic day. Do you know what day it is? Do you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is?
Is it Transformers time?
It's Transformers time.
I think it's Transformers time.
It is Transformers time. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
No spoilers here. Just our opinion, a review. Start with the basic story. It takes place 5 years after Dark of the Moon. And now the Autobots and the Decepticons are being hunted by the humans. So.
Yeah, basically the humans are the bad guys, which is pretty crazy. It's really different from the other ones as far as that goes. And it made for a pretty interesting story too. One that was a little more I felt like it felt closer to home, and it felt like less of the same. But this offers a little bit more to the story. I thought it was cool. I thought it was a welcome addition.
For me, it's actually my favorite in the series, I think. From the other ones, I expected a lot more, and I was sort of let down in a way. Not like they were bad, it's just I wanted more from them, and they didn't really meet my expectations. But with this one, I couldn't really ask for more. Everything I wanted was in this movie.
Yeah, I actually loved how the love relationship was a father-daughter relationship. There was a romantic relationship in here, but it definitely takes a backseat to Mark Wahlberg's character versus his daughter. And it really was. It actually had some touching moments, believe it or not, for a Transformers movie. It was actually really good. I thought they worked well. I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was definitely an amazing change of pace. That the raunchy romance took a backseat and it focused on a father-daughter relationship. That was really nice. I also loved the addition of Mark Wahlberg to this franchise, and I mean I love Shia LaBeouf as well, but I feel Mark Wahlberg fit this world much better than Shia LaBeouf did.
Yeah, and there was a lot of obnoxious humor in some of the older ones, a lot of distasteful humor in a lot of ways, but they toned that down a lot in this movie. In fact, there's really not much of that sort of stuff that was in the other ones, and so it was more charming that way. It made you feel, closer to the movie. It felt more intimate, and it being a whole new start with new characters, it had a fresh feel to it. I will say the movie was rather long, though. It was pretty long. It was long. If you don't like fighting robots for 3 hours, it's almost 3 hours long. You might want to skip this one. Again, if you don't like the other ones, you shouldn't watch this movie. If you do like the other ones, or at least the first one, you should give it a try, because it's good. I like the first one more, but the last two, definitely. I felt like it was better than the last two.
I definitely agree with the length. It was long. For me, though, I felt it was long, but I wasn't complaining, because I guess you could say there's a few points in the movie where it felt like it could have ended there, but I wasn't upset that it didn't end, because I wanted to keep watching it. That's how much I love this movie. I didn't want it to end, so the runtime didn't really bother me that much. But I could definitely see that it was like a long movie. I found myself checking my phone to see what time it was.
The spectacle of the movie was really cool. They have some really, really great visual scenes. We saw it in IMAX 3D, and they have some crazy shots. There's a villain in this movie that's particularly scary and very different from the ones you've seen before. He kind of feels above it all. I thought they did really good with that. But again, if you don't like explosions and big, huge set pieces with explosions and more explosions, this is a Michael Bay movie.
Right.
So just don't go in expecting a tearful, intimate.
So the gist of it is, if you enjoyed the franchise up till now, then you'll enjoy this movie. If you're not a fan, if you weren't a fan of the last three, you're not gonna like this movie. That's basically what it sums up to. So for me, I loved it. What did you think?
I really liked it. A big problem for me, I thought, was how much language it had in it. Especially, I mean, it's a movie about robots, and I mean, obviously it's a PG-13 movie, so it's not for little kids. But it's I mean, it's a movie about fighting robots and stuff. It's based off a cartoon, so I think to have as much language as it did in it was a little excessive for the subject matter and stuff. Kind of matched the last one. I felt like it had a little more though. But other than that, it was solid. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
All
All right,
right,
bros. Let us know what you thought of the movie. Leave a comment below.
We'll see you next time. Bros out.